Hello everyone, welcome back to Enginuity Lab. This is part 21 of our CATIA V5 beginner series tutorial. And today we shall explore one of the most important features used in plastic part design, die casting and injection molding, the draft command or tool. What is a draft? A draft angle is a taper applied to faces of a part to allow easy removal from molds or dies. It prevents sticking, reduce friction and ensure smooth injection during manufacturing. Common applications: plastic components, castings and forging parts, mold design, core and cavity design or creation. Let's go and start CATIA. Go to start, mechanical design and part design. Rename the part as draft. Click on OK. Draft feature apply an angle to a part surface relative to some reference. Material is added or removed depending on the draft angle and pulling direction. The pulling direction is a term used because this functionality is primarily defined on molded parts. There are three types of draft can be created within CATIA. The number one, the basic draft. Second is the reflect draft, and third one is the variable draft. Basic draft. A basic draft requires three criteria to be defined. One is the pulling direction. The pulling direction is defined as the direction from which the draft angle is measured. It is the direction in which sides of a mold are pulled while extracting a mold. Draft angle. The draft angle is the angle that the draft faces make with the pulling direction with reference to the natural element. This angle can be defined for each face. Natural element. The natural element is used to define the pivot hinge for the drafted surfaces. The drafted surfaces pivot about a neutral curve. The hinge where it intersects the neutral element. The neutral element, usually a plane or a face, can be the same reference used to define the pulling direction. To create a basic draft, we need an object or 3D model to apply the draft. So now click on the XY plane, click on the sketch, create a 3D model or object. I am clicking on the center rectangle and give the dimension. Let's say 100 mm and 100 mm to the vertical dimensions as well. Click on the exit workbench. Give the height using the pad command. Now my 3D object is created. Here I want to apply the draft. You can see the draft tool is activated now. This is the draft angle, the basic draft. This one is the reflect draft and this is the variable angle draft. So how to click a basic draft? How to create a basic draft? Click on the draft icon, draft angle icon. Now draft definition window is open. Here we need to define the followings: faces to draft. Like here I am selecting this face, neutral element and the pulling direction. This is the neutral element. Select this one. You can choose this one or as per your requirement. Here I want this one as my neutral element and the angle should be created on this face. And you can see the pulling direction is created automatically. Both neutral element and the pulling direction are same in this case. And click on, then specify the angle value. Here it is 5 degree, it predefined, so I will create this to 30 degree and click on preview to preview your model before applying the draft, and now you can apply the draft. This is a basic draft to create in CATIA. Next one is the variable draft. In certain situations, you may need to create a draft that has different angles at the transition edges. This can be accomplished using a variable draft. For that, I am deleting a basic draft first, or we can say leave it as it is and create a variable draft on the other face. Here, to create a variable draft, click on the draft icon, drop down from the draft icon and click on the variable angle draft. Here we need to define the following in the draft definition window. The faces to be draft, this one, and the pulling direction is selected automatically. We can now select the neutral element, this one, and the pulling direction is selected automatically for this one. So you can change it or you can give it as it is. And here you can see there are two different angles. In variable draft, you can find two different angles at the two edges of the face. Here I want this is 15 mm and this is 45 degree. This is 15 degree and this is 45 degree, and click on the preview. Now the draft will be look like this and click on OK. So this draft is created using a variable draft. Reflect draft. Drafts can be applied to surfaces that are not planar, such as cylinders. They can also be created based on the reflect lines generated for a surface in a particular direction. So here I will create another body and rename it to reflect draft and click on OK. Here I will create a cylinder to apply the reflect draft. The diameter of this circle is 100 mm. Click on the exit workbench. Click on the pad tool, 100 mm. Give a edge fillet or radius to both the ends. We can apply the fillet of 5 mm. Now my object is created. Here I will create another plane which will use later. First direction. Okay. To create a reflect draft, click on the reflect draft icon from the dress up tool feature tool and click on the surface where we want to apply the reflect draft. Specify the direction. CATIA automatically shows the default pull direction. To specify another direction, click on the pulling direction field and select a new one. Here default pull direction is good for me to create the draft. In this example, the draft could be created indefinitely. Therefore, a limit needs to be set. Click on the more button. Here, click on the more button and select the particular plane as a parting element. Here I can define the parting element and select the plane which is created previously as a parting element. Click on the preview and click OK. Now the reflect draft is created. Next one is the advanced draft. To create an advanced draft, I will insert another body and rename it to advanced draft. And click on OK. The advanced draft is available on the toolbar advanced dress up feature. Right click on the any toolbar and you can find the advanced dress up feature here. Okay. This is the advanced dress up feature toolbar where you could find the advanced draft. Sometimes we need to create a draft which have two different draft angle on the same face. So to create that one, I will create another object. Click on the XY plane. Click on the center rectangle. This one say 70 mm and this is 100 mm. Click on the exit workbench. Give the height. Now our advanced drafter activate. Click on the advanced draft from the advanced dress up feature toolbar. Click on the advanced draft. First of all, the standard draft first side is activated. Click on the standard draft second side to activate, and then click on the face to be draft. Click on here. Click on the face to be draft this box and select the face to be draft. Here I will create this one as my face and remove this one and select the natural element. Here I will select this one. Enter the angle for the first side. Here you can enter the angle. This is 15 degree. And then select the parting element tab and select the parting element from the model. This is my parting element. Select the second side tab and keep the neutral element as this one. Click on preview. Okay. Now my draft is created, advanced draft is created on both the sides. Two different draft created on the same face from both the sides. This is called advanced draft. That's all for part 21 draft in CATIA V5. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to Enginuity Lab. Drop your doubts in the comment below. Stay tuned for the next video in the dress up tool feature series. Thank you for watching Enginuity Lab. See you on next session.